need?
Popcorn chicken.
What the hell?
Peel the avocado. Peel the avocado. Guacamole. Do it. Guacamole. No. Avocado. Go. Naked. Ready, go. I want some breadsticks. Some Nutella breadsticks.
Go. What bridge?
Aw, honey.
We have that in the car.
I'm gonna spam you with love. No, I'm not gonna do that. That's gross. It just makes me look like an ass, but. Raspberry filled. Like my heart. Look at that big Gatorade.
I get some.
What do they smell like? Pig skins. Going to get that ice cream. Best ice cream in the world, folks. Now it's a mission to find my parents because I lost them. Last time I seen them, they were in the milk aisle. Now they're gone. Found them. Hello. Say hello to the camera. You're so hot. I need a hat to be in the shade. Go. People pull me away. I'm in love with you. Someone cuts meat here, but they also cut the cheese. Hey, excuse me? You guys cut the cheese here, right? Hi guys. I'm back from girls camp. And it was pretty fun, I guess. I got sunburnt really bad, and I used like all of my sunscreen, and I like I'm sunburnt still like really bad, like, and it hurts to go like this, cause going like that makes my wrinkles on my forehead like all dry and weird. But yeah, I got sunburnt really bad because I was in my swimming suit half the time because we went swimming a lot. So what happened is, by the way, I am wearing shorts. I'm just laying down, so yeah. So what happened is one of the young women's leaders, Kayla, actually I'm not gonna say names because for personal, like, I don't know if people want their names to be said on the vlog, so I'm not gonna say names, but yeah. Anyways, But basically what I did at girls camp was the first day, one of my young women's leaders came and picked me up, and I didn't know her at all, so it was kind of weird, but it turned out okay. So yeah, she picked me up, and then we went to my other young women's leader's house for a minute, and we kind of just like got everything last minute packed up, got all the food ready. We got all the girls' stuff that they forgot to bring the previous day over and packed it up, and we all like kind of hung out while the leaders packed and stuff. And then we said prayer that we would get there safely, and then we drove 2 hours to Idaho. So the canyon we went to was Emigration Canyon, and that's right on the border of Idaho and Utah. So what we did when we got there is we set up our camp, and then we like ate lunch and stuff, and then we had to go and find like a water source, which we couldn't find one because the water was having problems or something down or up there in the canyon. And so we had, every time we would have to go like on a water run, we'd bring like all of our big jugs and stuff that would hold all our water, and we would go to Paris, Idaho to get water because that's where the nearest water source was, which is not very good, but we always had water, so that's perfect. So anyways, we got there, and we unpacked and got our tent set up, and then got everything in our tents and got everything set up, and then we got our swimming suits on, and we went tubing. So if you don't know what tubing is, I'm pretty sure you guys probably know what it is, but basically, you get like these tubes, like water tubes or whatever, like floating water tubes, and then you find a river or something that you can float down. And it wasn't like it was safe because we had floaties and stuff, like life rafts to keep us safe. We have life jackets and everything on. But this river we went down had a lot of rocks that were like super high up in the water, and some of the parts of the water, like I was laying like this flat on the tube because it was like a big like tube that had like a net in the bottom of it, so I was just kind of relaxing. And then I put my feet down, and I could literally, the water was like this deep at one point. It was so crazy. But yeah, we went tubing, and the fun part is one of my young women leaders has a truck, and since it was girls camp, so there wasn't just like the leaders and stuff, but since it was girls camp, there were like 8 girls, and then there were all the leaders and stuff, and we had to fit all the tubes in the back of this truck. But the truck is not a long bed truck, it's like a super short bed truck. So we had to fit like 6 black tubes, and we brought a lot extra too, just in case. So we brought like 6 black tube, like little like tire tube thingies, and then we brought like 5 like extra tubes that are like huge, like the relaxing ones, and then we brought 2 like 2-person ones. And so me and my friend Rachel, we sat on the back. So everybody was sitting in the trunk of like the back of the truck, like holding on to the back. Anyways, everybody was like holding onto tubes, and it was crazy because we had all the black tubes like on the back of the truck, like where we should have been sitting, but we weren't. And then we had a couple of the girls hold like one of the 2 men tubes on one side of the truck, and then the other one on the other side of the truck. And then me and my friend Rachel, we had like the bigger tubes that had like the handles and like this rest seat thingy, and the net in the bottom of it so that you wouldn't like fall under. And so we were sitting on like the end of the truck where it like opens, and we were literally like, our legs were dangling off the truck. It was really fun though. So yeah, that's how we got there, and it was a struggle at first, but we used our cooperating skills to find out how to make that work. And it was cool because like mostly the young women figured out how to make that work, because the leaders were like, oh, I don't know if we are going to be able to go because I don't know if we can fit all the tubes in here, and we made it happen. So that was pretty good. So yeah, the first day we went tubing, and then we came home, like went back to camp, ate dinner, and went to bed. Second day was just kind of a chill day. We kind of just hung out and did like hair and stuff. And then the third day we went, in the morning we ate breakfast. We did like a little 2-mile hike, and then we did lunch, and then we kind of hung out for a little bit. We did like coloring books, like adult coloring books, and then we did, so if you guys have ever heard of like those little things where you take like string and then like a piece of hair and you like tie it around your hair. Anyways, I don't know what they're called, but we did those. I had one, but it turned out really bad. Or not really bad. I just didn't like it because it was pulling so many hairs, and so I had a friend cut it out, but they didn't cut out my hair. They just cut out the yarn thing. So yeah, that's good that they didn't cut my hair. And then after lunch and after we did all those crafts and stuff, we went to the hot springs, and it's a natural hot spring, so the bottom was all like mossy and like slippery, and it was really weird. And then they had like a bouncy house as like a slide or something. But yeah, so then we were just hanging out there for the rest of the night, and then we drove back to camp. And then the next day we woke up, ate breakfast, got everything kind of like cleaned up around like the table where like the food and stuff was. And then we went to Bear Lake. And Bear Lake was super fun. We were there like 1 to 6. So we were basically there like all day. And then after that we crossed the border into Utah, and we went to a pizza place for dinner. And then and then we went back to camp and went to sleep. And then we woke up yesterday morning and kind of packed everything up, got everything cleaned up, and then we did a devotional, and we did awards, and we did awards like I said, and then we left. So yeah, and then I came here and it was really fun. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Oh, actually wait, I'm not done yet. I thought I was, but I'm not. Anyways, I got back, and then my mom, I needed a shower, so I went in my mom's room, and I was watching the show I really like, Pretty Little Liars. No free promotion, but it's amazing. You guys should watch it. But I watched Pretty Little Liars, and my mom was like, you can't just sit there and blah blah blah, we're going to cousin's house. And I was like, not that I hate my cousins or whatever, but I was with girls all week, and my 2 cousins are both girls, and they're kind of dramatic sometimes, but yeah, so I was like, I've been dealing with trauma, blah blah blah. And so I got up and I showered and stuff, and then we went to cousin's house. And then my mom failed to mention that she signed me up without even me knowing for me to babysit last night. And so I was babysitting for my downstairs neighbor for since 7 o'clock at night to 1 o'clock in the morning. And today is Sunday, of course, because Sundays is when I post. And I have to get up at 7, 8 o'clock to get ready for church and stuff. And so I basically got no sleep, and I'm really tired today. So yeah, that's what happened. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked hearing about my girls camp fun and anyways, if you like this video, go give it a thumbs up. That would really help. And go comment down below if you ever have been to girls camp, or just camping with family, or camping with yourself in general. What is your favorite part about camping? Anyways, make sure you guys go down below and subscribe if you are not already, to become part of the Zaybabe fam. Anyways, see you guys next Sunday. Love you. Bye.